God is so wonderful. God was creating women, women in Africa, okay? It's like God purposely selected South African women and decided that it's going to give them like amazing features, okay? The forehead is foreheading.
South Africans have the best bodies, the best natural bodies that I've ever seen. So the asses are huge, like little bitty, tiny, flat fucking stomachs and huge asses. And that's what you see when you look at the curviness of a South African body.
There is thick women and then there is South African thick women. We are South Africa. We've heard about South African women. Oh my God, you guys are so blessed, hey?
South African women, they are so fine. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about beauty in full package.
South African ladies has the best shape in the whole world. I don't even lie.
A Nigerian woman that traveled to South Africa testified that yes, South African women are the most these people are naturally blessed.
I want us to have an honest conversation about South African women. Like, God is so wonderful. Like, I just don't get it. Like, when God was creating women, women in Africa, okay? It's like God purposely selected South African women and decided that it's going to give them like amazing features, okay? Tell me why South African women, like, for all the women I've actually encountered, like, they said that they have like very good skin, the forehead is foreheading, the backside well endowed, and you actually see this across women of different ages, okay? The elderly women up until the middle-aged women to the young ones. Like, South African ladies actually have it. Like, South African women are so beautiful. Guys, come to South Africa and come and experience this. Like, shout out to God for this. God is so creative. God is so wonderful. Like, when he was creating South African women, like, what?
Okay, look, this is the highest compliment that one can get on their body. Let me go ahead and explain. She said, girl, you have a South African body. First off, don't tell me that. South Africans have the best bodies, the best natural bodies that I've ever seen. Let's talk about the conversation of bodies and beautiful women and all that shit. A lot of people like to say shit like Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, or Brazil. Okay, I've been to Medellin. I lived in Medellin. I've been to Brazil, and I've lived in South Africa. Brazil definitely is a better body than Colombia. So let me just go ahead and talk about it. Colombians really are not naturally built well. Now, when I say built well, we're talking about the aesthetic that black people like. Okay, so what do black people like? A lot of ass. Colombians don't naturally have a lot of ass. They are flat and just they're not built well. They have a lot of surgery, and they surgeries. BBL stands for bad built lady. Without the surgery, and you're still a bad built lady with it. And I'm not hating. Clearly, I'm not hating on women's bodies, because listen to the video. I'm talking about South Africa. So I've been there. The BBLs are terrible. They're naturally just kind of built. They're kind of built a little bit like Mexicans, which is not really a good shape. Selena Quintanilla fooled us. Okay. Brazil would be second. Brazil, I would say them bodies are really nice, because they got that more of the European, not European, oh my God, more of the African blood up in them. So okay, I got you. But still, nothing beats aesthetically a South African body. Just in case you've never been to South Africa, let me help you to explain. It's what the Kardashians and everybody's trying to buy. That's what people are removing ribs for. Their waist are little as fuck, hips crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even really work out. They just kind of roll out of bed looking like that. Now, you have to be a secure bitch to walk around in South Africa. Even me, even with a body like mine. Look, I know I'm very blessed. You know what I'm saying? I got ass titties, flat stomach, all that shit. But at the same time, I always had a little humility when it came down to the South African body, because I've never had that tiny ass waist. You know what I'm saying? I've seen women's bodies who looks like cartoon characters to me almost. They look like that body's unreal. Were you just born with that? Especially in Johannesburg. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Cape Town. I've been in Josie. It's just like, oh my God, shit, they motherfuckers is fine. So, if you're a black woman, again, this is about the black aesthetic. We're not talking about white aesthetics, because we don't find that attractive. We're talking about what black people like, okay? So it's pretty much the highest compliment that one can give me. You know what I'm saying? I South African body, me, bitch. What? But I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, I want y'all to stitch this video some of y'all South Africans with these crazy ass bodies so that people can see what I'm talking about. Because if you ain't been to South Africa, you don't know what I'm talking about. So I really do appreciate that compliment a lot. Like, that's the best thing you can say to me, is that I'm built like a South African. Are you fucking crazy? I mean, you know, I love you. And as far as dancing, if South Africans approve of your dancing, you win it. But we're gonna make another video about that. But I really do appreciate you, boo. I love you for that. And did I mention the ass? I don't know if I said that. I watched it back. No, the ass. So the asses are huge. Like little bitty, tiny, flat fucking stomachs and huge asses and thighs that are matching because it's natural. That's what you see when you look at the curviness of a South African body. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do know, you do know. Look, their bodies are absolutely insane. Ass that they didn't buy. Not that fucked up shit y'all are getting with the BBLs in Colombia. Y'all look a fucking mess. All of y'all do. You look terrible. But y'all are trying to get like the South Africans. I'm trying to get like them. I'll never quite, I preach, but I'll never quite be like y'all. Because like my waist ain't like, I don't have the hourglass shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just have it, you know, everybody's trying to have the South African body. If you don't know, find out today, nigga.
There is thick women and then there is South African thick women. Guys, listen. So I just came across, I think she's a Kenyan woman, right? And she speaks about South African nyash and how she sometimes used to think that it was editing until she was able to meet South African women and she realized that it's all natural. I don't even think that South African women know how blessed it is that we are. And I remember there was a time I used to travel a lot, right? And I lived in LA for a while and then I lived in New York. The amount of times that women or people will stop me to ask me where it is that I got my body done. Yo. And I mean, at first you're very offended. I would be like, what? But later on you get used to it. But also what I have realized is the moment you mention that you are South African, like they know. It's like people know. The moment I would say, no, I'm South African, they'll be like, oh yeah, South Africa, we've heard about South African women. Oh my God, you guys are so blessed, hey? And point is, there has to be a blueprint. Like I've always said, there's a blueprint. There has to be a blueprint. And where do you think the blueprint comes from? Africa, guys. Africa is the blueprint. When it comes to nyash, I no shame. South African women have nyash for days. And I always used to say to my male friends in the States, if you guys ever come to South Africa, you would lose your minds. You would genuinely lose your mind. And you just, I promise you, it's, I actually made a joke with my sister the last time we went to an event, right? And there were these white women, these white girls that were standing in front of us. It was like a concert a couple of weeks ago. And there was this white lady and she had like proper nyash. And I said, guys, this is a joke. And I said to my sister, white people have been in Africa so long, they're even starting to get nyash now. Sorry, nyash now. But point of the matter is that South African women are blessed. You guys don't know it, but we are super blessed. But yeah.
Let me tell you something. South African women, they are so fine. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about beauty in full package. They have got style. Even when they are just wearing sweats, you will still be like, wow. Their skin, glowing. Their fashion, effortless. Natural hair, braids, wigs, they rock everything. And the way they carry themselves, like queens. You can't help but admire them. Honestly, South African women are beautiful, inside and out. No argument. Shout out to all the beautiful SA ladies out there. You rock. See you in my next video.
South African ladies has the best shape in the whole world. I won't even lie. 99.5 of them have the best of shape. And my question is, God, when you were created and giving everybody nice shape, why did you forget some African country? I'm not like saying Nigeria doesn't have nice shapes, no. But like, it's not much. Maybe the people that have nicest shape in Nigeria might be like 50%. Let's say 50%. But here in South Africa, almost everyone. The other day I saw a little child. That child will not be more than 4 years. But if you see, like, what she's carrying, her backside, I was like, what? This little girl? Hey, sure, you guys are really blessed.
So apparently, a Nigerian woman that traveled to South Africa testified that yes, South African women are the most, like, these people are naturally blessed. According to her, flat tummy, nice backside, you know. And it's not just the only one speaking about the beautiful body of South African women, which is why some of our brothers will travel to South Africa 7 years, 8 years, they are still there. I know a brother that traveled to South Africa in 2008. That guy is still in South Africa. Like, yes, he is married to a South African right now, but I tell you this for free. When you talk to him, he will tell you that I don't care about Nigerian women. No disrespect to Nigerian women. Nigerian women are beautiful. Of course, when it comes to all shade of beauty, you find it in Nigeria. Nigerian women are beautiful. But South African women, man, these people are something else. So, anyways, you can read the tweet by yourself, and thank you for watching and stay blessed. And again, congratulations, South African women. Shout out to you guys.
Hi guys, so this person said you forgot to beauty a womanly body. In terms of beauty, every woman is beautiful regardless of their skin color. So I don't actually normally say that, oh, this woman is not beautiful. As a woman, you have to be confident in your own skin. You don't need anyone to tell you that you are beautiful. So that's why I don't always say that. Now, in terms of womanly body, South African women, your curves, please, we need to do research. Where did these curves come from? Imagine you are competing with somebody that has good hips, front, back, everything natural. No. If me as a lady sometimes get jealous of your shape, now imagine our Nigerian brothers. No, you guys have shape.